Hello, hello. Hey, it is Tamara. It is Monday. It is, well, middle afternoon. I was running late. Sorry. Thanks for waiting for me. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about the BOGOs that are going to start tomorrow. Now, BOGOs happen, I don't know, a couple times a year. We never know for certain when they're going to happen, but a lot of times in November they do happen. Yay! So, this one starts tomorrow, Tuesday, the 19th, right? Because today's the 18th, yes. So tomorrow, Tuesday, the 19th, and it runs through the 21st here in the U.S. If you're in Canada, it runs through the 23rd. It's longer. But today I'm just going to talk about all the stuff that's in the U.S. because that's where I'm based. So they are while supplies last. There's a limit of 5 per each BOGO that you can buy on each order. And what's nice about that is that you can stock up, right, on things that you use all the time. So, hey, Donna. What else? If you haven't done a doTERRA BOGO before, basically, it is a buy one, get one. You want to purchase the specific oil, and then you'll get another one free. And we already talked about that. What else? They're just going to be the 19th through the 21st, all day until I'm in the Pacific Northwest, so I am Pacific time, so it's 11 p.m. Pacific time is when it ends on the 21st, because it's midnight Mountain time. BOGOs cannot be, if you use your loyalty rewards to order, they can't be saved in there. You need to process immediately, right? Because they're while supplies last, and if they run out and you had saved it in there, then you wouldn't be able to order it, right? But it's nice to order in your loyalty rewards because then you earn points back. Kind of think of frequent flyer miles, right? So you're earning points back on everything that you're spending. You cannot use points to buy your BOGOs, okay? Because you're getting a deal from buying one, getting one anyway. You'll receive an email to confirm your order. If you miss it, you miss it. The only way you could potentially get that is if someone happened to buy an extra and they wanted to sell it to you, right? So there's that. Okay. What else did I want to tell you other than what the BOGOs are, right? So we're going to start with, say BOGO number 1, right? Okay. And it is buy On Guard, and you're going to get a free Breathe. Super, super great pairing. These get used all year long, but especially during this time of the year due to all the germs that are flying around and the crap that you can catch, right? So On Guard you can use in a veggie cap to help boost your immune system, right? So it's running optimally. You can use it to clean surfaces. You can use it to preserve, like if you slice up apples for your kids for their lunches and things like that. You can add a drop or two to some water and soak them in there. It'll prevent it from browning, and it'll also really taste good, and it'll help their immune system. So there you go. And then you can also use it as a, kind of a quick and dirty hand cleanser if you haven't been able to wash your hands. Take your thing, put a drop, boop, or so if you get 2, it's fine. Massage it in your hands, helps to clean any germs that you might have going on. So if you're at a place where you cannot wash your hands, that's a good one for you. I like to use it right now. I've been using it in the diffuser with peppermint because I like peppermint, and it just smells really good. I know that I am cleansing the air in our fifth wheel here, and it's helping my immune system to run like it should so that I'm not going to catch any crud that's going on, hopefully. So that's On Guard. On Guard's super, super, super good. It has, what does this have in it? It has wild orange, clove, cinnamon. It's got the cinnamon leaf and the cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, rosemary, and that's what makes up On Guard, which is our protective blend, okay? So you buy the On Guard, and so when you purchase these, all you have to do, hi Bailey, is put the buy one in your cart, and the get one will show up in your cart as you go to process it. So super simple. Breathe is our respiratory blend. anything that you've got that you need to breathe easier, that you need to help to open your sinuses. You've got some gunk in your chest, right? And you just can't, you're like breathing is not, this is what you want. Okay. So you can inhale it directly from the bottle, right? You could literally open it up, give it a whiff, open up your sinuses. You can use it before you work out so that your respiratory system is open and you're breathing easier. And so your workout would be easier. Great to use at bedtime along with On Guard. You can diffuse On Guard and breathe at bedtime and, you know, have the air clean in your room, have the, oh, the sun's going to come out. I'm going to put my little shade there so it's not quite so bright. Have the air clean in your room by diffusing it. And then breathe easier, right? Because you'll get better sleep if you're breathing easier. I know if I've got a cold and my nose is stuffy, I will take, you could take a little bit of breathe. You could, you know, dab your finger on the top of that bottle and just run it here. And that way you're kind of breathing it in. It helps to open those sinuses so you're not so clogged up. You can make your own little like vapor rub with it, right? Some coconut oil, a couple drops of the breathe, massage that on your chest, your back to help open up your respiratory system. Yeah, there's some really great ways. Bottoms of your feet, great ways to use it. Okay, so the first one then is buy On Guard, and you're going to get the breathe for free. That is, I didn't even think to look up the prices here. Sorry about that. Let's see if I got the prices anywhere that I can tell you. I don't think I do. Anyway, log on. You'll find out the prices. It's buy one, get one. Okay. The next one then would be, oh, I grabbed the wrong one. It's the rose. This is passion, but it's the rose one. You get, you buy the Immortelle, which I don't have. I'm out right now. So it's a roller also. It is not a touch roller. It does not have this little like tab on the top that says touch, right? It is literally, so you buy Immortelle, it's in a 10 ml roller, and you get a rose touch for free, which is like super duper good. Think all things skin. All things skin. Immortelle is not a touch roller. It is all oils in there. And so my suggestion when you do buy the Immortelle is that you pop the roller top off. You get a couple of empty, either 2 or 3 more rollers, and you split it in between those 2 or 3 rollers. Just kind of eyeball it and, you know, split in there. And then fill it with fractionated coconut oil. Then you have 3 rollers that are touch rollers, right? Because they're already diluted and it's good to go. Now, the nice thing about that is that you've lessened any skin sensitivity that you might have from applying it in the same spot. Because if you're using it like for fine lines and wrinkles, right, typically they're in the same spots and you use it in the same spot over and over. And so by diluting it, you've lessened any skin sensitivity that you might have. You've not lessened the effectiveness of it or how it's going to work. You've also improved the absorption of it because it's in that carrier oil, right? And so not as much is going to evaporate, flash off, right? Which is what essential oils do. So just know that the Immortelle is not a touch roller. It is all just essential oils in there. Okay. So my recommendation is to split it between a couple other rollers, and then you have 3 rollers or 4 rollers instead of 1. Okay. And then they're already diluted. Now, so you buy the Immortelle, you get the Rose Touch for free. The Rose Touch is obviously because it's a touch roller. It is already pre-diluted for you to go. So Immortelle is fabulous for those fine lines and wrinkles. It is great to use after your moisturizer. You can use it on the top of any blemishes that you might have. It helps to reduce that redness and things like that. Super good oil. I don't have it with me, so I don't know what is in it. I know it's got helichrysum, frankincense, and a couple other things in there. I should have looked that up. Sorry. When I use Immortelle, though, it's usually always in my facial routine. I don't use it all the time because forget, right? Because there's like so many options of things to use. But when you do use it, just remember that you want to dilute it because the bottle itself, the roller bottle itself, is not diluted. Okay, so you buy Immortelle, you get Rose Touch for free. Rose is awesome. Everything. What do I want to say? Bringing down the barriers of your heart emotionally, helping to kind of expand your love for people, right? And your love for life. It is also really good to help with any type of skin condition that you might have, to help with that, fine lines, wrinkles, that kind of thing. It's a super good oil to have. And that together, those together, like using your Immortelle and then using your Rose Touch over the top. All right, so that's the next one. Buy Immortelle, get Rose Touch for free. All right, then we also have Buy Purify, and then you get a lemon. So you buy your Purify and you get your lemon for free. Okay, so Purify is really good at cleansing the air of odors. If you have stinky shoes, if you have kids that play football or that play hockey and their stuff is stinky, ask me how I know. Okay. When Liam played football, I was gone for a bit and I came back and he had put his football cleats in my room where I had all my oils. And I looked at him and I said, "Why did you do that?" And he said, "Because my shoes stunk and your room smelled really good." So we took cotton balls, put a couple of drops of Purify on them, shoved them in the shoes and the toes of the shoes and left them overnight. They smelled like nothing the next day. So good at removing odors. So you can add it to laundry. And by that, I mean, you could add it where you add your detergent in the little cubby, right? Where you add your detergent, like 1 or 2 drops max. You can add it to your dryer balls if you wanted to use it that way. You can also add it to some water in a spray bottle. Great surface cleanser. And then just really good if your car smells musty, put it on a couple of cotton balls and stick them underneath your seats in your car. It's just so good at removing odors from the air. If you cooked bacon in your house, right, and you don't want that lingering bacon smell, though I think it smells really good, you could diffuse Purify. And it's also really good at cleansing the air. So if it's like smoky outside or anything like that, and you've gotten, that air in your house, so to speak, great one to use in your diffuser. So you buy the Purify, then you get the lemon. So think of this as like kind of your really good cleansing duo, okay? Because lemon is everything cleansing, like stickers, like sticky stuff. Just smells so good and uplifting. It will kind of flip your mood around because it smells really, really good. But it is also really good for littles that if they have an upset tummy, right, you can dilute a drop or just tap your finger on the top, right, add a little bit of carrier oil, massage it on their tummy or the bottoms of their feet. Make sure if you're doing their feet for babies that you put socks on so they can't get them in your mouth, right? But again, add it to a spray bottle with some water, great for cleansing. If you get stickers, like we had little felt pads on the bottom of our chairs, and as you move them across the floor, right, they end up leaving, like the stickers move or something, and so they leave this sticky residue. I would go around and just put a drop on that, kind of let it soak in, and then I took a paper towel and it came right off and didn't do anything for. Great for removing permanent markers. Yeah. Anything like that. Super good for you to use internally. So if you had a drop of lemon to your water, and then drink that throughout the day, that's really good for your internal organs and stuff to kind of kick them into gear and kind of like a gentle detox. It's not my favorite to add to water. I will be honest here. It makes my tongue tingle and I don't like it. So I stick with like grapefruit or green mandarin or something like that in my water. But a lot of people use lemon and swear by it So everybody's different, right? That's the nice thing. You got a lot of options. Okay, so we got buy Purify, get lemon. We got buy On Guard, get breathe. We got buy the Immortelle, get rose touch. And then we also have buy Northern Escape, and you get black spruce. And black spruce, if you notice, is a 5 ml bottle. So it's all of these have been 15 other than the rollers are 10. So Northern Escape, get black spruce. Northern Escape is super yummy. All things like in the forest, great to diffuse for grounding yourself. You can add it to your body wash or make a surface cleaner out of it. You can diffuse it. It's great for massage. So you can take it to your massage therapist and use it that way. Just super grounding. Think of kind of like another aroma of balance along the way there, right? Because balance is very grounding, as is Northern Escape. It just smells like a forest. So it smells super duper good. And then black spruce is really good for grounding and relax. Any kind of tree oil is going to be good for grounding and relaxation. So again, you could take it to your massage therapist. You could diffuse it in your diffuser. It helps with minor skin irritations. So you could, again, tap the top, add a little bit of carrier oil and put that on. And then it also is helpful with your respiratory system. So if you want to add a little bit, maybe breathe isn't quite cutting it for you, you can add a drop of black spruce with that. And I'm not sure if, I'll have to look up. I don't know if black spruce is always available. Maybe it is. Anyway, Northern Escape, get black spruce. And then the last one is a buy one, get two. Yay, right? You get even more. And that one is you buy the Helichrysum Touch, and everybody needs to have this in their home. Like hands down, you need to have this in your home. And you will get a Balance Touch and a Copaiba Touch. The Helichrysum is like so good for your skin, number one. It's also if you get bloody noses. Literally, I have taken and rolled it on my finger and massaged it on the bridge of my nose and then kind of pinch, right, your nose. Stops them every single time. Good for any scrape, scratch, cut, that kind of thing. If you are bleeding, use this. Balance I use every single morning up and down my spine. Super good at helping to kind of start your day so that you're on an even keel, right? You don't have all of these ups and downs. It just really is very grounding and helpful to your emotions. And then Copaiba is so good. I don't use the touch very often because I use a drop. I use the bottle of it, and I put a drop underneath my tongue every morning because it's good for your oral health. It's also good for your nervous system to help support that. But the touch is really good because if you've got any sore muscles or you want to moisturize your skin or anything like that, you've got some aches and pains, rolling the Copaiba on top of there would be great. Now you could use Deep Blue and your Copaiba. You could use the Deep Blue stick, which does have the Copaiba in it, but you could still add your roller of Copaiba over it. Just really good at calming down your nervous system is what it's really good for. Okay, so you would buy the Helichrysum, you'd get your Balance, and then you'd get the Copaiba Touch for free. All right, and then the last thing that we have is that's part of the BOGO. So there is no BOGO, like BOGO box this year, okay? But if you buy one of each BOGO, okay, it's over 150 PV, and that would get you a free, sorry, I thought it was that. It is Bergamot. It is, where's my Bergamot? Up here. You get a free bottle of Bergamot. I don't know why I thought it was that. Oh, that's part of the November thing. Bergamot is so good for your emotional well-being and kind of turning around how you're feeling to feel better emotionally, right? Okay. So, and it doesn't have to be the BOGO box, or the BOGO, you know, if you get one of each BOGO, it doesn't have to be that. But during the 19th through the 21st, if you place a order and it's 150 PV, which is about $150, you would get a free 15 ml of Bergamot. So great for uplifting your mood, can help to calm your digestive system and promote a healthy metabolism, can help support your nervous system, can help, think about that, if your digestion is working right and it's providing a calming and uplifting aroma, it'd be great to use in the classroom. Just saying. You can also, if you heat up your water and add a drop of bergamot to it, it's like having Earl Grey tea. It's kind of from the same plant there. And then it's also really good for using for a relaxing foot soak or to use in your shower. So super, super good. Remember, if you use your bergamot topically, that it is one of the most phototoxic oils. And so if you use it topically, just make sure it's underneath your clothing if you're going to go outside, even during the winter, right? Because the sun and bergamot do not mix. They will give you kind of like a burn, so to speak. So that's all of them. So we got your buy your On Guard, get your Breathe, buy your Purify, get Lemon, buy Northern Escape, get Black Spruce, buy Helichrysum Touch, you get your Balance Touch and your Copaiba Touch, and then buy your Immortelle, which again, remember, is all oils. It's not a touch roller, but it's in a roller. You get the Rose Touch for free. And then if you want to get your BOGO, you want to get like all the BOGOs all at once, great way to do it, right? Because you only have to place one order. You would get a free Bergamot. All right. That's what I got for you. I love all of these. It starts tomorrow. Not sure what time in the morning because they never tell us. But it starts tomorrow, the 19th, and it goes the 19th, 20th, and 21st, and then that's it. So yeah, great time to stock up, especially think On Guard and Breathe, and think Purify and Lemon. Those are the ones that I use the most. Though the Helichrysum and the Balance and the Copaiba would probably be right in there. Yeah. So there you go. Which one are you going to get? That's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me. As always, if there is some topic that you want to, or a product that you want to know more about, you want me to do a little research on and kind of dive more into it, let me know, and I'll add it to my list, okay? I will talk to you all later. Happy BOGOing, all right? And I'll be back next Monday. Okay.